Alright guys, it's Ryan, the Fly Guy, Colorado. We're going to go up today. We're going to do a little bit of technical fishing. This is one of the spots that's going to remain anonymous, but I'll kick the camera on when we get to our fishing spots and show you guys around a little bit. I'm going to keep it off because I don't want to give any of the landmarks around here and let everybody know where it's at. So far we have our rainbow trout and our brown trout down. So today we are trying to target brook trout and cutthroat trout for our channel for our Grand Slam. So we'll go ahead and pick up here in a minute when we get back up here in one of our good fishing spots, and we'll let you guys see what it looks like up there. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. We got him, we got him. Get my arm out of the way here. We'll fight him down the river a little bit here. Let's see what we got here. Somehow we got him in the tail. We're not liking this. We'll get our net out here. We did get him, but we didn't get a good hook on him. So we're going to go ahead and pull him in. Get him in our net, everybody. We're going to go ahead and unhook him. We'll go ahead and hold our rod up here, tuck it under our arm. You can see on here, guys, I'm going to hold him up. See those nice, beautiful red spots on him right there? Okay. So we got him right here. We're going to hold him up real good. We're not keeping any of our fish today, so we'll keep him down here. You see the nice, beautiful red spots on him. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a good release down here of him. There he goes. Alright guys, I'd figure I'd give you a little bit of a view, so we got some footage for you guys of where we're at today. Unfortunately, I'm not telling people this spot, so anybody watching from the public, you're going to have to do your due diligence and read and research and homework just like the rest of us to find it. It's a beautiful little spot. In here has cutthroats, rainbow trout, and brookies. And today we're using our hopper dropper rig that we used on our camping actually. And these fish in here are all wild fish. We did look at pictures to see how to identify stocked fish versus wild fish. And stocked fish usually have problems with their scales, clipped fins, stuff like that. So it's the kind of stuff we're looking for, and that'll let us know if we get a stocked fish versus a wild fish. So we're going to head back up in here a little bit further. I'll give you guys a good nice view around for our YouTube family that is not here in the state. So we have a quite substantial hike along this river up here. This is all public access water, so we're not trespassing on anyone's property or anything like that. And basically what we're doing is we're walking down here. We're looking for any large rocks with a slow current behind them. That's where fish will hide. We're looking for any large pools. Some of this stuff, as you can see where it's going pretty fast, we're not going to fish any of this. So this is going to be quite a bit of hiking. We did get dropped off up here by ourselves, so we've made arrangements that our ride knows where to pick us up at and what time we're supposed to be there. So if anything happens while we're up here, say I fall on the rocks or something and hurt my legs and can't get back down, they know the route that we're going to be taking to get back in here to find us. So we got some pretty wildflowers growing down here along our banks. And we're basically kind of on an adventure. I haven't been back into this particular spot in several years. So, it's very beautiful back here. We're keeping the camera on. I'm hoping that I can catch for you guys maybe some elk or deer or some of our bighorn sheep that we have here in the state. I've seen bighorn sheep probably about maybe 5 times in my life. So usually you'll see them and they'll be hiding up on them rocks and climbing around and doing all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to keep our eyeballs peeled for them. But here's a little bit of our hike. Like I said, if you're watching my channel in hopes that you're gonna find some of my honey holes, I really am not going to divulge that information. So you'll have to do your due diligence and homework like the rest of us to find good spots. And if you're adamant about fly fishing or angling, you will do your homework anyways. So we'll go ahead and turn you guys off. We got some trail signs and stuff like that coming up that I don't feel like editing. So here's where we're at so far. We're about a mile from where we've gotten dropped off. Ooh, we got us another one, guys. We got us another one. Ooh, sweet, sweet. We'll go ahead and strip them in. We've been here about 5 minutes. This looks like a fishy spot. We'll see if we can't get them out of the current. Oh, what did we get? What did we get? Oh, we got us a lovely brown trout. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, this, let me take a look. I believe he's a brown. Let's get him in our net. Here, we'll hold him up nice for the camera. Here we go, guys. I believe, no, that is a brown trout right here. This is a wild brown trout. So you can tell he's wild because of the yellow in him. We'll go ahead and keep him in our net for a second. We'll get our hemostats out. I'm almost positive this is a wild brown. Turn our net around a little bit. We'll get him some water. We'll get him some water here. Get him down angled. Get you guys down angled good here. So we'll go ahead and get our hemostats out. He'll cooperate a little bit for us. He took that fly right in the side of the mouth. We're going to go ahead and get it. There we go. We got him free. We'll go ahead and drop our fly. Worry about that here in a second. Give you guys a real nice shot of him. Here we go, guys. There we go. Heck yeah, worth the trip. Here we go. We'll let him go. Back in the water. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright guys, we hit the top of where we're legally allowed to fish. So we're going to start making our way back down. It's a pretty easy hike. We're about 4 miles in on our trailhead and we've caught 2 fish on a 4-mile stretch. So we got some pretty little purple wildflowers over here and kind of try and fill our video in a little bit for you guys. Here's our view up here. We are kind of standing in a like a valley canyon type-ish area, so we do know there's rain projected for today. So one thing we are keeping an eye on for while we're up here by ourselves is if we notice this river get higher at any point or faster, or we notice the water turn to like a chocolate milk cover, we are going to climb as high as we can up out of this little valley, because that's the first 2 early indicators of flash flood. So there wasn't a lot of rain projected for today. I believe there was like a 26 or 36% chance of rain. So I don't think that we'll get enough that we'll have to worry about flash flooding. But if you guys ever come up here in the mountains, pay attention to the signs that are everywhere. They're there for a reason. So if you ever see flash flood signs in any places, first thing you'll notice on the flash flood signs is they tell you to climb to safety. And what that means is to get up on any of these peaks as high as you can and get out of these little valley type areas. So far we are at 2 brown trout up here. So we're still working on our brook trout and our cutthroat. One of the gentlemen we talked to on the way in here was a really nice guy. He's a local to our area. Hooked into a brookie, some of the lower spots down here. So we're going to go ahead and hike our way back down. We've got about, I don't know, 3.5 miles to get back down, kind of roughly where we're going to get picked up at. So I am going to try and keep the camera on. There's a little bit of light sprinkles of rain, so hopefully it doesn't torrential downpour and I have to put the camera away. Because I've had to put the camera away, I actually missed getting you guys a shot of 2 bald eagles that have been sitting up here. So we'll go ahead and check the rocks real quick, see if there's anything cool up there. Not seeing anything. Usually if you're going to see bighorn sheep, they're usually up jumping around on the rocks up there. So this is kind of a view of our hike back home, or back down to the area where we're going to get picked up. So give you guys a little shot around. I know some of my viewers are out of state and they don't get to enjoy Colorado, so I did break my rule today and I put my fly rod together when I got dropped off. It made it a little easier, but we do have a pretty nice established trail that's running along the river here. So I'm not super worried. The biggest concern is when we're going down next to the stream. We're really watching our footing when we go down there. The rocks get slippery and kind of move under your feet, so we're really trying to pay attention to that when we go down here. The last thing we need is a twisted ankle or a broken leg or anything fun like that. We got wildflowers blooming everywhere. I hope the camera picks them up. We got some, pretty sure those are yellow daisies over there. We got some pretty cool little pink flowers up here. So this is one of my favorite spots to come to. Unfortunately, like I've mentioned, you're not going to find locations on my channel of where to go fish. You're going to have to do your homework and research if you're aware of what area that I'm in. Certain people and family members and stuff I will go ahead and share that information with, but as far as my public viewers go, sorry, it sounds a little harsh, but I've shared my spots with other people before, and it turns into nothing but a trash dump and a tourist spot at some point. If somebody tells somebody, and somebody tells somebody, and somebody tells somebody, and the next thing you know, your fishing spot you really like to go to is no longer usable, or it eventually gets shut down by the wildlife services because people think that Colorado, for some reason, as beautiful as it is, they can go ahead and just dump trash or bring stuff up to shoot. That's the biggest problem that we have in our area, is people like to recreationally shoot, and they'll bring like washers and dryers and cars and just junk up there to shoot, and then they shoot it and leave all their brass everywhere, leave their shotgun shells, their 22 shells, all that kind of stuff, and eventually the Park Service comes in there, looks at how trashed the area is, and next thing you know, we no longer have those spots available to us to use. This particular spot that we're at is kind of known to the locals around here, so there's not so many tourists up here, so it's kind of a locals only spot. We're trying to keep it that way on my channel. I'll give you guys some cool views of it though. We got some water cutting through up here and some nice stone walkway or driveways up there. We might come down here into our other little spot that we were just at. We'll give it one more try. So, alright guys, it's Ryan the Fly Guy. We've been up here since 2 o'clock. It's 7:30 now. We've caught us 2 nice brown trout out of here. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. We're hiking back to our spot. So we're going to meet our ride and get out of here. But I hope everybody's been being safe and having fun and enjoying their summer. If you guys like any of the videos, please like them. you got any comments, please feel free to leave them. I'll try and get back to everybody as quick as I can. Till the next adventure, you guys be safe and have fun.